peoples, Randall William Rhoads. Born December 6, 1956, died in a tragic small airplane accident, March 19th, 1982. It was a stupid thing, horrible. And when he died, I was what, 15? Left a great big hole in my heart, honest to God. In 2 short years, this man branded himself as one of the biggest influences in hard rock heavy metal history. And he didn't even get to do half of what he could have done. Now, most people know him as the guitar player with Ozzy Osbourne. He also started the band Quiet Riot. Now, while the things he did with Quiet Riot weren't as notable, if you see some of his older footage, he was already quite a proficient lead guitar player, or just guitar player, period. He studied classical music, and he, of course, put that into his playing. We're in the key of E minor here. You'll probably recognize the solo. I put it very close. The rhythm is very close to Mr. Crowley. It's about the same beats per minute at 108. And I tried to incorporate as many of Randy's staple licks as I could into the solo. So, of course, we're starting off at E. Randy started a few solos, Believer and Mr. Crowley, those are the ones that come off the top of my head like this. You would bend at the A, 14th fret, up to the 16th fret, B. Now you can hammer this on. Randy would hammer it, and sometimes he would pick it. So there are a couple of ways to do it. You start that off, do that 4 times. So I'll do that slower. Another thing that Randy really liked to do was he would pick, if he was descending, he would descend and then ascend a little bit. You know, he really liked to do it, and he liked to use the blue note. In our case, in E minor, that would be the B flat. So what I did is I went. And I used the blue note again here on the 13th fret, A string. Then I do a gliss, of course, from the E, and then some hammer-ons. Bend from the F sharp to the G. A little bit of a rest there, you know, make it resonate. Or you can hammer from the D to the E. So far we have. Now that essentially takes care of the first part of the rhythm, which for in this piece that I put together goes. Actually, we haven't gotten totally there yet. We're about to start the C, that second C. So we've taken care of. Now we're about to go into C, so I chose to go into we're still in E minor, but I chose to start on an A, so like we would be in A minor. So twice. So A, B, C, E, A, B, C, E. Now we're going to the D, so I went A, G, F sharp, slide down to the D, and then we'll do some legato. So it would go. And you know, nice wide vibrato. Randy was known for that. Or if you have a whammy bar, use it. So now we're going into the B, which of course sets us right up to go back into E, because the rhythm just repeats itself twice. Randy was known for using two note legato hammer-on type things to ascend the neck. So I chose to start off with F sharp because we're in B. So I went. Now again, that's from the F sharp to the G, B to the C, briefly, and but then hitting the D. So it'd be like very much a Randy Rhoads type tone, especially with this guitar tone. Then I did the same. I'm at the F sharp and G. Slide from the A to the B, B to the D, bend to F sharp. So that would go. And of course, with the music, you have to feel that. I think Randy was also known for tremolo picking, so you could go. You do something like that. And then Randy was also known for his 2 or 3 string hammer-on pull-offs. Now, sometimes he picked them. I mean, he was a very, very proficient alternate picker, Randy was, right? Remember, he was classically trained. He was very proficient. So this is basically just an E minor arpeggio from B to G to E. Or you can pick it. Of course, we're going to C. So in this aspect, the only change we have to do is go up to the C. Now I'm pretty sure I got my rake influence from Randy. That's why I use it so much. And one of the rakes that he's most famous for, of course, is for the solo for Crazy Train. So I chose to put that in here in order to show as many staple licks from Randy as possible. Now we're in D, going back to the E. So I chose to use the B minor arpeggio to rake. So essentially the rake is you palm mute and then hit that high F sharp. So, and back to him descending, ascending. Remember, we're landing on the E, so now you can also hammer on that a bit. E to the F sharp, do something like that. Now, of course, we're about to head back into the C. So what I did, Randy was known for doing little small legato things before he went into some kind of a staccato picking thing. It was quite common in his playing. Now again, stolen from Crazy Train, but played differently. That's just A, G, A, C, A, G, A, C. Then we're going to D. So I basically did the same thing, but go to the B that time. So. And now we're still in D. So we'll hammer on from the A to the G to the F sharp, E to D, B, A, G, A, and rest. Another thing stolen from Crazy Train. There's a lot of Crazy Train. So Mr. Crowley, some Crazy Train in here. He liked his fast legato runs and he was very good at them. Something, it's one thing to practice your picking. Fine, that's great. You're a good picker. Awesome. But legato, and a lot of times there's a weakness. There are some good exercises you can do for this. My weakness is my ring finger to my pinky is pretty weak. So I try to practice some legato runs almost every day just to get that, to strengthen that up a little bit. So what I did here, again, we're back in E minor, but because we're in the B, I slid from the D, and then just a real quick, and now, a lot of people say, well, why aren't we in B minor? Got to remember, these are, in metal, you can move fast over a lot of notes, and it will sound melodic. It will still sound harmonic, right? Melodic. So, so just basically, I'm just utilizing E minor. It's an E minor scale. So, and then it bend from the A to the B. Let it go. End of the piece. There's going to be tab, of course, to download in the backing track. And I mixed this quite similar to Mr. Crowley, I think, you know. My tone isn't perfect Randy, but it's pretty close, I think. GuitarChopsFree.com, Facebook/GuitarChopsFree, Twitter/GuitarChopsFree. I'm getting a lot of new followers on YouTube and Twitter. Peace to everyone. It's nice to meet you. I hope that you watch my videos on a regular basis and like them and share them and whatnot. I'll do the same for you. I need a better camera. I mean, I'm doing the best I can with this room, the lighting. I'm using a webcam. It's a Logitech C920. I'm thinking about maybe doing some crowdfunding for a new video camera. So if you guys, I don't know how that works. You know, I don't like asking for money or anything like that, but I could use some help getting a new camera. So if you guys like these things and you'd like to see me get a new camera, let me know how to go about the crowdfunding thing, or maybe I'll just put up a link to my PayPal donation button, which is on my website, and you can help me out with that. I don't know, but anyway, let me know, because I could really use a better camera. I need a better camera. I mean, I do the best with what I can in Sony Vegas to edit the video and make it as clear as possible, but it's only a webcam, right? Peace out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and all the best. Pretty soon I'll be back with another Inspired By video. Ciao.